Let's see if it's just going to be me and the Wuzzles this time. My skin is way too freckly for high def. Anyways, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever the hell you are, and welcome back to the little tiny miniature Lost Begotten channel. Oh, it's so cute. And all its evidence of the world ending and whatnot. Pretty much, at the very least on this channel, you have some extraterrestrial anomalies that aren't easily debunked. Well, unless you think I don't know how to film a fucking plane that's right in front of me. There's that one video. Where it's pretty clearly a UFO. And then there's this one part where the UFO, clearly a UFO made of 3 spherical orbs, kind of like morphs into a plane while sounding like a train. Like clearly train sound, not plane sound. It must have been on some good drugs. Either that or the camera was, because I certainly wasn't. Just, the same old drugs. But I was panning with it. It's right there. It's as big as fuck. It's right there. And on the video, it looks like I go like that and just lean away from the, oops, I tripped, like something like, I'm standing on my fucking balcony. And I'm just going like this, and there's the thing. And I saw, like, I'm sitting there. Why is the video messing up while I was filming it? But there are plenty of interesting things about that. Not just related to what it is. Okay? Now, if you posted that video on a brand new YouTube channel, you would probably have no problem getting 30,000 views within a year. I posted that video in 2011. I've gotten over 35,000 views on it. And now it says I've gotten 4,000 views on it. It's funny, I remember 12,000 views in the first fucking year. Now, right now, I'm doing a broadcast. I have 37, 38 subscribers on here. And at least half of them usually want to hear what I have to say. At least half of them are good people who found me and want to hear what I have to say because I'm a well-informed and experienced good person. Okay? And there's a lot of people on YouTube posing as good people, and they've got much nicer backgrounds than me. I know. At least I've kind of got rid of the tape crux. I'm gonna try to lean this way and get all there, groovy with the background. What the hell is that? Ah, it's a pillow. God damn. I mean, me. Damn it. Never gets old. It never gets old. Ever. Neither does saying, what? When people say, Jesus Christ. Like, what do I do now? Leave me alone. Blaming me for everything. Anyways. Yeah, I'm the real thing. Get over it. can tell by the way the Satanists, and that's what these people are. That's what they have in common. That's what Donald Trump and Kanye West and Vladimir Putin and Nigel Farage, that's what all these fucking people have in common. They are Satanists. Okay? And I'm not talking like, you know, your normal obnoxious Mammonites who don't realize that money is a fucking demon. I'm talking occultists very similar to what we learned Adolf Hitler was. Unusual or abstract or far-fetched in any way to think that leaders of countries could be Satanists. Well, you don't have to go back 100 years. You had somebody turning nationalism into a cult. Sound familiar? You see, what a Satanist wants is for you to kill yourself, in large part. They want good people to feel hopeless. They want good people to feel like the truth doesn't matter. That's what a Satanist does. Isn't that what these people are doing? Now, anyone who doubts me has forgotten what the sound quack is. Okay? You've forgotten what a duck is. So if it looked like a duck and it quacked like a duck, like a duck, like a duck, like a duck. Got a nice ring to it. Like a duck. Probably going to be the next big social media website. Dude, did you get a new profile on Wykeduck? Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I dragged that out a little too far. I'm sorry. Wykeduck. Kind of like Wackaduck. Only their beaks don't get stuck in the machine. It's just a horribly cruel thought for somebody who went out of his way to save ducks. Anyway, y'all know about it. Don't pretend like you don't know about it. If you don't know about it, you need to go to the previous duck saving videos on the other channel. But people these days, they would be like, what is that strange looking anteater with feathers? That's what they must think of Donald Trump. They must think he's an anteater with feathers. Because the motherfucker's been quacking. Motherfucker's got a beak, got webbed feet, likes to sit on the water, eats bread if you throw it to him. But y'all are just like, I wonder if he's a duck. Veer, what are those earth creatures? Have webbed feet and say quack. Cats? Yes, cats! So congratulations, everyone. You've exhibited the earth savvy of a Centauri. I just died a little inside. I saw Steven Tyler is on Joe Rogan. I still get Joe Rogan recommendations even though it's been months since I fucking even clicked on a Joe Rogan video. How often do you get my notifications? Not a Satanist. Joe Rogan doesn't give a fuck about you, doesn't give a fuck about any of his viewers. Doesn't give a fuck about anything. He laughs when good people die. That's the difference between me and just about every fucking person on here, like Alex Jones or even fucking Bill Maher. I'm like the cross between. I'm the middle ground in between. And it's funny. Most people used to be in that middle ground. But Google has been doing everything it can. Why? Because it's how they make money? No. They've demonstrated that they're not in this for the money. If they were in this for the money, they would recommend lots of different things. And they wouldn't, and this is very key, they wouldn't keep people from making money just because they have centrist views. Okay, and now, sure, they've bullshitted everyone into believing that there's some sort of ad boycott and that the left channels and the right channels are all suffering together. But that was just so they could fucking eliminate people like me. And, oh, definitely anybody who supports Hillary. Did you ever find anybody else, like anybody on YouTube, anybody on social media in general, who debunks the nonsense, who supported Hillary Clinton, who had a problem with, you know, Trump being a Russian agent? Anybody? Name one fucking channel. You can't. Does that mean that nobody has ever tried? Really? You think? No, it's just that I have not been allowed to be in touch with them. I have not been allowed to see their recommended videos. They have not been allowed to go viral. They have not been allowed to be promoted. They have not been allowed to be recommended. And unlike 10 fucking 20 years ago, when you could simply fill out a profile that had your interest in it and wind up meeting people with your fucking interest, nope, that shit don't happen no more. You're gonna get internet trolls, you're gonna get people pretending to be Americans. They're all gonna want to be your friends. And they're gonna be mixed with people who you think are your friends from high school. And they're not. How many friends from high school never post selfies? I found a couple of them, just here and there. It's like, that's not that person. They're just pretending to be that person. What the fuck is up with that? Russia couldn't have done this without Google's help. Understand that first and foremost. And not only could they have not done what they did without Google's explicit and direct help, But any person who spoke against Russia has been targeted for shit canning by Google Incorporated. Anyone being an American patriot who didn't take extremist political views one way or the other, like me, for instance, I spoke against racism, I spoke against anti-Semitism, I spoke against, quote, Islamophobia. Anybody confusing me for an Islamophobe? Oh, no. I don't hate those people. I don't fear those people. I don't have any aversion to those people. They're just wrong. Okay? And what I was pointing out was how we can out-argue them. We don't need to go to war with them. We don't need to be, like, obnoxiously phobic of them. Don't need to treat them poorly. In fact, that's the opposite of how you act as a Christian. That's another thing I did that YouTube, that Google did not like. You point out how people should be acting as Christians. And while, you know, if you make a post of this in some social media group where people frequent, you will get the most likes of any post about how people should act like they're supposed to act. People should stop being hypocrites. People are very drawn to this form of logic. Just like people are very drawn to someone reporting about conspiracy against the United States. But here I am with my broadcast about Russian agents on YouTube. And let's see, I can even search. Do a little search. Let's do a search. We can search. Oh, I messed up. Let me hit the space bar and then search again. Russian agents on YouTube. Apparently I'm already done streaming. How about that? This live stream is starting soon, is it? Last I checked, I was the fucking live stream. And I'm streaming. Right fucking now, I'm streaming. Right now I'm streaming. And it's saying both that I already streamed and that I'll be streaming soon. So thanks for proving exactly what the fuck my point is, Google. Thanks for just making sure that one day, if you fuckers don't go to jail, I'm gonna put you in a fucking box.